What is going on with everybody? Your boy God Destruction, bringing you a little vlog today. Basically, just talking to you about future tech and future gaming, just for fun. Like we were doing a bunch of videos, and then I was like, we haven't really done a vlog in a while, and I was kind of thinking of a subject one we could talk about. So I was just thinking, you know what? Why don't we just talk about the future of gaming, what to expect, what are possibilities, and what we would like to see. So before we start any of that, let's start with what we are getting, which means the Nintendo Switch is coming out on March 3rd, and that's a really interesting piece of new technology because yeah, it's like the Wii U, yeah, it's like the console, and yeah, it's like the Nintendo 3DS, but it combines all three into one. So basically, you're able to play as the Nintendo DS anywhere you go, and then you're able to put it down and play as if it's like a little console TV itself, and then you also are able to have the controller and play on a TV as the console. So there's three different ways you're able to play it, and pretty much allows you to play anywhere you go with a group of people. So the system was basically designed for single player anywhere you go and multiplayer anywhere you go. So it's a really great design because it's almost like taking your PS4 and your Nintendo 3DS anywhere you go, and you can play anytime you want. So that's a really cool design. But the only thing I will say is, of course, the graphics look amazing. Don't get me wrong, but it's Nintendo, so most of the games are for the younger generation. It's not really like Destiny or Black Ops, Call of Duty, like those kind of intense games. But who knows? Maybe they'll make a contract where they can combine the two. Apologize for that. But it'd be very interesting to see on what kind of new technology they'll be able to do with Nintendo. But I'm thinking about getting myself a Nintendo Switch probably 2 or 3 months from now. But first, we definitely want to be able to move out. That way, we can bring you guys some more content. That way, we have some more time because with work schedule, we have to do videos like at night. And then not only that, but we have to do videos when nobody's here, because if we don't, then we have to like whisper like this and be like really non-energetic and just talk like this. That way it's so calm and low. When I could just be talking loud in my full voice. So that's a big difference when having your own place and just, having to live, with your parents. So, first thing we want to talk about is what technology do you guys expect? So from my point of view, let me in the comment section what kind of technology you guys are expecting to collab with me on that. But the technology that I'm kind of expecting is being able to like I've said already in my other video for the Sword Online, being able to immerse into the gaming world, which would be really cool. And I could see psychiatrists and people who do therapy work people with gamers, because it's all about the brain and how to illusionate the system into the mind system. But it's going to be very interesting to see if they can design something along those lines to be able to immerse you inside the game, and you're basically able to play the game. And also something, I went back on Sword Online 2 for the Gun Gale, and I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I found something interesting I didn't know. I don't know if it did in Sword Online 1, but I found it in number 2. Apparently, the currency that you make in the game, you can exchange it for real currency to for your life. So I thought that was a really cool aspect, because how cool would it be? You play video games, and let's say you've got like a lot of money and you don't want to really buy anything. It's okay, you exchange it for money for real life and actually get something here. How cool is that? Not only that, you can make your own living by just playing the game all the time and being able to become a pro and everything. That's a really cool aspect. Basically, it wants the designers want the gamers to be able to play as long as possible. Because in Destiny, they tracked how long people would play and how many people were playing in the game at that moment. So by doing that, you guys would be able to actually increase the game value, and it would also increase people's life and playing the game. So it's pretty cool. So if we could see an aspect of currency from Gabe to sorry, we have like a leaky nose for some reason. If we could exchange the currency from the game into real life, that'd be a really cool aspect. But I will say, if that is possible, I could definitely see a lot of loss in jobs, mainly because people are going to be like, what's the point of me going to work when I could just play a game all day and make money on there? But the thing is, the game is going to be really hard to get money, like currency. Like for example, if they did it like for Elder Scrolls Online, you know how you literally kill like several creatures and you get maybe like 1 or 2 gold. If the system was like that, then I understand why you can make currency on the game, because only like high leveled, hardcore gamers or people who sell equipment and things like that, as a merchant, will actually be able to make that a lifestyle. But like I said, it'd be interesting to see what people can do if they were able to do that. Also, there's the new system for Super Live Chat, which is a new technology. We're drifting a little bit from gaming to like technology, but just for a little bit. But some new technology that came out is called Super Live Chat, where you're able not only to talk to the YouTuber in live, but now you're also able to like do donations and actually have your message seen above everybody else's. So for example, let's say you're watching me right now, right? You're watching me and a bunch of people are commenting and you comment too, but then like a bunch of people already commented and it's above you now. But now, let's say you donated $2. Now that you donated $2, it will highlight your comments above others and it will stay there longer and it's more bolded, so it's more bigger for the YouTuber to see that and be able to thank you and I recognize your comment and answer your question first above others, because one, you donated, and two, it pretty much abbreviates and shows that somebody did that and they're asking you a question on that specific topic. So that's definitely something that's interesting and to take into place for YouTubers. But now for new technology. The new technology, like we said, an immersive world would be interesting. I could definitely see, if you guys see the gap distance between, from when we first did arcade gaming, which was the don't get mad if I say this wrong, but I believe it was 1970s, maybe 1980s for arcade gaming. That's when that came in. It was around 1970s, 1980s. And then from then, I think you'd say about 40 years after, we're now in like PSVR, like virtual reality gamings for like HTC or HTIV. And then there's also what is that big one in for computers? Oh my god, why can't I remember it? I do not remember the name for what is it? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna look this up really quickly. But it's like a VR for the computer. It's something like really obvious and I'm not recognizing it. What was it called? Well, and then apparently they have VRs for the phones as well, so it's like the Samsung phone. But no, there was like a specific name for it. Oculus Rift, there we go. And it was the HTC Vive. And then you got the VR gaming. So yeah, the Oculus Rift is for like PC gamers. You got the Samsung, headset for your phone. And they have like other companies that do it, like smaller ones that you can like find at Ross or like, TG Maxx, like those smaller brands. But as you guys could tell, the PSVR, not just PSVR for console gaming, but also VR itself is becoming more and more bigger. And the next step from VR, obviously, is going to be the augmented reality, which is kind of like the new Sword Art Online movie that's coming out, where basically you put a headpiece and it activates into the world. Which I think I got the idea from Yu-Gi-Oh! And, what was it? I don't know which one. I think it was XDS, or it might be something completely different. But anyways, there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the people would actually click a simulation and it'll activate in the real world time, and you would see the monsters in the real world, and you'd be in a safe zone where no damage would be taken from anybody else. So that was a really cool aspect and something we could look at. There was also the new technology that was released a little while back. It was oh my god, for Microsoft. It was a big one. It was, let me Google that as well, because we are not remembering too well. Microsoft Augmented Reality, if I remember correctly, is what it's called. Microsoft. It was something big. I don't know why I don't remember the name of it. What was it called? HoloLens, there we go. Yeah, so the HoloLens was created for the Microsoft. Now the HoloLens was a big idea, but when it got released, obviously, its first generation is gonna look kind of like PlayStation 1. It looks really cool for the first time, but when you compare it for the next like 5 years, kind of like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, you're gonna be like, wow, the PlayStation 1 was really shitty. The graphics are really crappy and everything. So give it time, and it will be something very awesome. Something I want to see from the HoloLens itself is probably like, Pokemon Go, possibly. So you're wearing your thing, and then you actually see the Pokemon in there, and then you capture it like that. Do a little this, and then a Pokemon ball happens, and you do that, and you can capture or not capture it. That would be an interesting aspect. But, like I've said, those are just a couple things that we're looking towards and looking towards maybe seeing. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see and maybe what we should see. And as always, guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and a comment down below. Let me know in the comment section what you want me to react to next, because I do reactions. Let me know in the comment section what games I should play, because I do gaming. Not as much now, mainly because, we're trying to move out and we're trying to get a work, better job, so we're a little more busier, so that we're able to do reaction videos, and we're working on a show, for the stop motion for you guys. But as always, guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. And as always, we'll check you in the next video. And peace. Thanks for watching.